Good morning. This is little Elsie. It's January 22nd, 2018. And we're going to do Elsie's 18. And first I want to talk a little bit about something I saw yesterday. On 2020 they talked about Hernandez, that great football player. And unfortunately, when his dad died at 16, he kind of didn't have any guidance and pretty much went the wrong way and met people that was a bad influence and things, and kind of started running around the wrong crowd. And anyway, I thought his dad, though, that was very inspirational. His dad was a coach, a football coach, or a high school coach, and much loved in the community. And one thing that his dad had told his son is, if you do anything, it will come from within, and it is to be. If it is to be, it is up to me. He even made a tattoo on his arm with that on it. It said, "If it is to be, it is up to me." I thought, whoa, that is so inspirational. I have to share it. And also in that 2020 special about Hernandez, unfortunately, Aaron was, I believe he was found guilty for that crime of some young man named Odin Lloyd, and he had shot him. And says, once you have life, you smile. That's what Odin said. Once you have life, you smile. And he was talking to his mom. And so his mom decided to forgive Aaron because she knew that her son would not want him to, want her to be angry and unforgiving. She said that would get her nowhere. So I thought those were wonderful things to share. Also, yesterday at church, the priest was telling a story about this young man. It was a bishop in church in the Catholic Church, and he went to visit a retired priest that was, already retired in his late, in his 80s or something, and the young bishop went to visit this priest, and the priest was so honored that he would come and visit him, and he asked him to pray for him, and but the priest, the bishop said, "Can I tell you a story?" He was going to tell him a story about a story about three boys that were walking down the road, and they were passing a Catholic church, and two of the boys told one of the third friend, "Hey, I'll give you $20, which was a lot of money back then. I'll give you $20 if you go to confession." And the little third boy goes, "Well, that's not too hard. I think I'll do that." And so he did, and he came back out as the priest had given him a little sheet of paper for him to say for his penance. And the paper said, "You are suffering because of my sins." And he was to go in front of a cross and say that over and over again, a certain amount of times. I wasn't sure, like 10 times or something. That would be his penance. "You are suffering because of my sins." And he was talking to Jesus. He would be talking to Jesus in front of the cross. And the priest, the boy hadn't done that yet. He told the boys, "Okay, I did my thing. I did my confession. I'm supposed to say this penance." And the boy said, "Oh no, you don't get your money until you actually do your penance." And so he went back in the church, went in front of the cross, and he started to say, "You are suffering because of my sins." And the little boy just, after a few times, just started bawling, crying, and then laid prostrate on the ground. These children came, the friends came in and saw him this way, and anyway, so he's telling us the bishop is telling the old man this story, you know, and then he goes. The bishop said, "That little boy was me, and the priest who took my confession was you." And Jesus is trying to, this moral of the story, or the reason for the story, is that we don't always know, our, way in life, and we have to kind of maneuver our way in life. But there's people in life, and God is talking to us through people, and it's that we should always go back and don't fail to thank the people that help you to hear his call. So anyway, I thought that was a wonderful story. A couple other notes I took was God will protect us, have no fear, like David and Goliath, Jesus says not to be offended. He will be with us. Oh, not afraid. Do not be afraid, sorry. And no pleasure in jealousy. Be careful with jealousy, one of the 7 deadly sins. You are the Son of God only after the resurrection. Okay, so he was talking about you are the Son of God. Let's see. Even the disciples didn't believe it really until the resurrection. So anyway, well, remember that how does it go? I love that. I love it so much I even considered having a no, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, I was going to say he had a tattoo of this on his arm. It said, or right here, he wrote it, if it is to be, it is up to me. Oh, I like that. And if anything great in life, it will come. If you do anything great in life, it will come from within. All right, are we going to do something great right now? Good, because we are already 8 minutes in. So let's get started, get the music started. 18 minutes of exercise. Sorry, it's a little bit of a long video. Hope you don't mind. Boop. Here we go. All right, we're going to do our little 18-minute routine, okay? Good, roll your head. Got my turtle. I love turtles. That's my thing. I love my turtles. Other side. And now shoulders. And reverse. It feels so good, huh? This is uncopyrighted music, so hopefully we'll have no issues. Grab your toes, stretch forward. Look up. Keep flexing your toes. Foot down. And up. And out a little bit. Point your toes. Flex. Right. And flex. So we name our little baby behind us? Point all the legs out and bend forward. Point your feet. And flex. The name Mary comes to mind. I always loved the name Mary. There was a beautiful girl back in my grade school named Mary Pat. I love Mary Pat. I love that name. Well, Mary Pat, I loved her too. She was sweet. But we'll just name her Mary Pat. How's that? Point your toes. And flex. The reason I have her there is because I want to remind everybody of the babies that we need to be try to keep, the babies abortion and try to stop abortion. Pray for a stop to abortion. Let's say that. And go front, and then go front here. And up, and this way. Stretch. Reach. And over. She can see me better. I haven't been able to get the camera just the way I want it. And flat. And then I want you to flip right. As much as you can. Even if you're like this, you're stretching, and that's great. Sit. Bend forward. Back leg is bent. Try to bend back. Just do forward again. And back. Other leg. Stretch as good as you can. Back leg is bent. Good. You can just have a towel. I just had my turtle, so I said, let me do it on here. And here. 8 times. 5, 6, 7. Get it up there. 8. Take it out. And here. Pulse it up. And then balance. Good. Other side and up. And kick it out. Kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulse it up. In and out. Pulse it up, legs straight. And balance. Opposite hand is your leg out there. Reach in the front, reach, reach, reach. Reach with your toe, point, point, point. Good. Lay down on your stomach. Once you stretch it out, take a second to stretch. Breathe. Turn over on your back. Might have to move this thing, I don't know. See how it goes. And go up there 2 feet 4 times. Here. Point your toes. Again. Balance. Hey, snickerdoodles. Down. And up. Breathe in. And up. Let's do a bicycle. Let's legs apart and stretch far. Release it. Relax. Oh, it feels good. Move your turtle. Move your towel. Plank. Tummies in, hips down. Tighten up your derriere. Arch. Look to the ceiling. If it is to be, it is up to me. I like that. I like that so much. Downward dog. Wiggle your hips, side to side. Here again. Plank. And arch it up. Ooh, I forgot one thing. Let's Bicycle. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go here. Roll it up. Take a breath. And down again. Hold it. Hip down. Tighten it up. Hip, knees down, look up. Good. And up. Woo. Downward dog. I'm getting old. I know I am. It's okay. Thank goodness, huh? Like Odin said, as long as you're alive, smile when you have life. Okay? No matter how old you are, just smile that you have life. Mountain climber. 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Feet first. Bend your knees and roll up. Round your back over. I couldn't find my happy music this morning. I really need happy music now, don't I? Okay. Because this happy music isn't happy, too happy. Jog. See if I can find a little happy music, but I doubt it. Ooh. It's a little better. Jumping jacks. Whew. I don't know how we're going to do it, but here we go. Keep going. Boy, that works. Keep jogging. I'm going to have to change this music. I don't like it at all. Sorry, whoever you are. Keep jogging.
Say hello to something new. New is smart. New is gorgeous.
All right.
New is delicious.
Do our kicks.
New is so new. Discover HSN and find the
5,
perfect new
6,
you.
7, 8 side. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no better. 5, 6. I can't find any music. And 8 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 side and 1, 2, whew. Kick it out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Kicked. All right. Let me try one more time to find a good beat. Not really good at these things. Oh, come on. I don't know what happened to my happy music. Just upsetting. I don't think I'm gonna like this either. It's morning jazz. Woohoo! I believe in kindness, also and mischief, it says. We're in a little bit. Let's sleep some. Anyway. And out and in. That way. And right this way. Another way. Out, out, in, out, out. Turn. I like this music. It's so nice. How are we looking at time? $28, $27. Well, feeling good. You ready for the week? I know I am. This feels really good. Legs apart. Heel up. Bend it here. Bend on it here. Bend on here. Ooh, I can listen to this all day, huh? Here, and in. Switch it in. Leg here. Alright, guys. Have a blessed day. Glad you got your 18 minutes. And remember, if it is to be, it is up to me. Peace, everybody. Have a good week.